Hey guys, this is Connor at Conquest HP, and this is a basic release you can use, tissue release that you can use if you're having issues resembling tennis elbow or any pain on the lateral elbow or back of the forearm or even into the wrist. So I guess just do this because it's probably you. Anyways, a little background on it. Tennis elbow, you're typically gonna, if your palm is up or palm facing forward, you're typically gonna feel closer to the outside of the elbow. Anywhere along the back of the forearm is kind of fair game. Sometimes there actually is some inflammation of the tendon, the attachment to the bone at the elbow itself. But that's not always the case. Sometimes there are just trigger points and there's really tight tissue in the back of the forearm, and that's where a lot of your symptoms are going to come from. Sometimes it's just chronically tense. So if we release it a little bit, it gives you a pretty good chance of feeling better right away. So here's a very basic release. It's going to mimic some of what I do in the clinic, and you can do this for yourself every day. It's very easy on your hands too, so you don't have to worry about tightening up the other hand while you do it. So typically when I do this, I would sit like on a chair with my hand kind of draped across my knees. But just so you can see it a little bit better, I'm just putting it on a bench here. It's not really any different. You get good leverage either way. So if my right arm is the tight one, I'm going to lay it so that my palm is facing down on top of, well, across my lap, like I just said, or on the bench like this. Now, if you go right to the wrist, you'll feel that you got two little bony balls there that make up the wrist. Those are the ends of the two forearm bones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the heel of my palm on the other side, or the other hand rather. So I want the heel of the palm opposite to the thumb. So my thumb's on one side, I want the heel on the other side. That's going to be that's your therapy bone. That's the best one to push through. So what I'm going to do is dig it into that spot between those two bones, get a little bit of pressure in so you can see how I've kind of stacked my posture. I'm not like just sitting here and trying to push down. I'm actually trying to get on top of it. So I'm going to start between those two bones, and I'm just going to slowly push that tissue up. So I'm just kind of slowly gliding. You can use oil or cream or something like that too if you want to ease that friction a little bit. You don't want to burn off all your arm hair, but you know that's your own agenda. Maybe I do want to burn off my arm hair. So I'm just going to keep that pressure and slowly slide my hand up the back of my forearm. Now, some spots won't feel bad at all. This, you have a lot of tendon. This, you have a lot of muscle belly. So when you get up to the top portion, you might feel that it's really tight. And if you do find spots that are particularly tight, get a lot of pressure on them and just kind of hold that pressure or wiggle back and forth a little bit. But stick between those two bones, moving up the forearm so you can trace them all the way up the forearm, front and back. It's pretty easy to follow. Spend maybe 5 minutes total, just kind of scanning for spots that are really tight on the back of the forearms. If you find them, dig into those things. You can, of course, use like you can roll on top of a tennis ball. You can use your thumb. There are other ways to do it too, but everyone's got a little bone in the wrist that is perfect, or the base of the hand that's perfect for this, and it requires very little effort from you. So you can do this while watching TV. It's very comfortable. You're never going to get sore hands from doing it, which is a bonus if you're already kind of sore. And yeah, I think you'll like it a lot. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Leave me some comments below. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.